Hello students, welcome to Notebook. In this video lesson, we shall discuss the chapter Drainage System. Let's begin without further ado. Channels which carry flowing water are called drains. Multiple such channels constitute a drainage system. A drainage system is very important as it prevents an area from floods. Rivers form the most common drainage system of the earth. Now, the drainage pattern of an area varies from place to place. This depends on the topography and other geographical reasons. Let's take a quick look at the various drainage patterns. Dendritic is the drainage pattern which resembles the branches of a tree. Rivers which originate from a hill flow in all directions from a radial pattern. When the primary tributaries of rivers flow parallel to each other and secondary tributaries join them at right angles, the pattern is known as trellis. A river gets its water from an area known as the catchment area. The catchments of large rivers are called river basins. On the other hand, an area or the boundary line separating two drainage basins is called the watershed. On the basis of discharge of water, the Indian drainage system is divided into the Arabian Sea drainage and the Bay of Bengal drainage. The Ganga, the Brahmaputra, the Mahanadi, the Krishna are some major rivers which drain into the Bay of Bengal, while the Indus, the Narmada, the Tapi, etc. discharge their waters in the Arabian Sea. On the basis of the size of the watershed, the Indian drainage system is grouped into three categories. The major river basins comprising of Ganga, the Brahmaputra, the Krishna, the Tapi, the Narmada, etc. with more than 20,000 square kilometer of catchment area. The medium river basins with catchment area 2,000 to 20,000 square kilometer. The Kalindi, the Periyar, the Meghna, etc. river basins constitute this system. Minor river basins with catchment area of less than 2,000 square kilometer. The Indian drainage system may also be classified into the Himalayan drainage and the peninsular drainage. Let's take a closer look at these major drainage systems. The Himalayan drainage. This is a perennial drainage system consisting of the three northern rivers, Ganga, Brahmaputra and Indus basins. These rivers pass deep gorges and form beautiful valleys in the mountains. These rivers often change their course on entering the plains. Geologists attribute the origin of the Himalayan rivers to a mighty river called Shivalik or Indo-Brahma, which flowed along the entire longitudinal extent of the Himalaya from Assam to Punjab and onwards to Sindh. We shall now discuss the major river systems of the Himalayan drainage. The Himalayan drainage consists of three major river systems, apart from several other small systems. The three major systems are the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. The Indus system, River Indus, also known as Sindhu, originates from a glacier near Bokhachu in Tibetan Kailash mountain range. It enters India cutting through Ladakh and forming a gorge in Jammu and Kashmir. A number of Himalayan tributaries such as the Zaskar, the Hunza, the Gilgit, the Nubra, etc. is received by Indus. The other important tributaries joining the right bank of the Indus are the Gomal, the Viboa, the Khurram, the Tochi and the Sangar. The Indus River flows only through the state of Jammu and Kashmir in India. It also receives the Panjnad or the five rivers of Punjab. The Jhelum, Beas and Ravi are important tributaries of the Indus, while the Chenab is the largest tributary. The Chenab is formed by two streams, the Chandra and the Bhaga, which joined at Tandi near Kelong in Himachal Pradesh. The Satluj originating in the Raksas Tal near Mansarovar passes to the Shipki La on the Himalayan range and enters the Punjab plains. The Satluj supplies the canal system of the Bhakra Nangal project and is hence a very important tributary. Next, we have the Ganga system. The Ganga rises in the Gangotri glacier near Gomak in the district of Uttarakhand. Here, the Ganga is known as Bhagirathi. It meets the Alaknanda at Devprayag and hereafter it is known as the Ganga. The Ganga enters the plains at Haridwar. The river Ganga flows to the states of Uttarakhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. It finally drains into the Bay of Bengal. Rivers is Ganga's major right bank tributary, while some important left bank tributaries are the Gomati, the Ghaghara, the Gandak, the Kosi and the Mahananda. The Yamuna is the tributary of the Ganga. It has its source in the Yamunotri glacier. It joins the Ganga at Prayag, Allahabad. Rivers Chambal, the Sindh, the Betwa, the Hindan, the Rind, the Varuna, etc. are major rivers joining the Yamuna. Next we have the Brahmaputra system. The Brahmaputra has its origin in the Chema-Yungdung glacier of the Kailash range near the Mansarovar lake. In Tibet, it is known as the Sangpo. It enters India through Arunachal Pradesh. The Dibang or Sikang and Lohit are its major tributaries. Along the Assam Valley, the main tributaries which join the Brahmaputra are Burhi, Dihing, Dhansari, the Subhansiri, Kameng, Manas and Sankosh. On entering into Bangladesh, the Tista joins it on its right bank from where the river is known as the Jamuna. It finally falls in the Bay of Bengal after merging with the river Padma. With that, we come to the end of our first part of this lesson. We shall continue with our discussion of the chapter in part 2 of this video lesson. See you soon.